just
Yes,
local,
I
you know, and that sucks, that for him to get all the way here and not be able to,
And I saw you had a cell phone.
you know, defend himself.
And I checked in with the clerk, so it's not like I didn't appear.
Okay, can we see this?
I get angry.
Yeah, me too.
I take your position. I really appreciate it. I would have been doing this 2 weeks ago because of the same scenario, me being slapped around, you know, and them not understanding our position.
Yeah, these guys think they rule the world, and they don't.
Appreciate this. They have the power.
Yeah, power trip.
And it makes them hungry.
Turn around for me, sir.
And I think it's funny that they feel threatened with a piece of paper, and they're the ones that have all the weapons.
Yeah.
That's because they
You know,
can't
trying to
handle the
arrest,
truth.
that was interesting.
They're scared of the truth is what it is.
Well, it's a terrorist thing, you know, they're not serving the people anymore.
Yeah.
That's why our adrenaline and fear all goes up, because they approach us with...
And we're being threatened with violence, really.
If you want to come in the courtroom, I just let you know there's rules set for
They're not letting us
guard
really.
cameras, phones, you can have it.
Try to serve
Everything. Okay, can I have your returns up?
I didn't do last week.
Quick one.
I couldn't read your affidavit on the computer.
I've got a copy right here if you want to look at it.
Do you have an extra one?
I don't have an extra copy, but,
I mean, I could just read, you know, just,
yeah.
that would be nice.
That's a sworn statement that I don't work for you guys.
Another part of the public has showed up just to do that.
So enough witnesses now for a lawsuit.
I'm trying to tell everybody I could, you know, this is probably about 0.1% of the people I talk to. It's a pretty good showing,
Yeah,
actually,
hell yeah.
for this kind of an issue, because you couldn't have got 2 people here,
Yeah.
you know, no matter what publication you put out. And
Yeah.
that's shameful that people won't stand up for their own rights. I mean, this is just...
Times are changing.
Yeah.
Kids are getting smart.
Yeah.
For real, I'm halfway to the young kids. I'm not one. These young kids are really smart and realizing that we're living almost under a tyrannical government.
Yeah, it is tyrannical.
Yeah.
These guys are power hungry, money hungry, denying due process.
That's okay, you know, soldiers on all fronts are starting to lay down and understand that they're people too, and their families live underneath all these rules and tyrannical, and when they're not standing by their side, guess what?
Could you read that on your computer?
I didn't actually try. Oh, yeah, I could. His general, yes. Love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Support everything that you're trying to get other people to wake up to.
Yeah, it's hard.
He was involved in the tax protest,
Huh.
80s.
Hmm.
Just the beating of those times
Hmm.
of trying to wake people up. But hopefully,
They the Goliath thing, but they even took our slingshot away.
Yep. So hey, if you don't want to be commercially liable for this instance today, you're going to have to tell me on this record here that the judge made you do what you did.
As I said, sir, my superiors have ordered
And
me to
exactly
call you.
who is your superior that ordered you to do this?
Lieutenant Tessie,
Do you have a full name for him?
Lieutenant Paul Tessie, Clatsop County Sheriff's Office.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This will stand up in court. Yeah.
I have no problem putting my on an affidavit for you. Or for me. Actually, that affidavit for me.
Courtroom says the phones will be turned off. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Turn it up to the side. There's something in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hey, turn around. Great. Okay, thank you for your cooperation.
I'm Trent's brother.
Awesome.
Okay.
Just open up, I don't want to, just want to take this question a little.
These are all these people.
Okay, thank you.
Illegal searches up there. I don't know, they don't have another choice. Well, all these people have rights.
So turn around for me.
Enough for them to be a different world. They don't know it.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate your cooperation.
But you're gonna consent to an illegal search right
Your cell
there.
phone? Anyway, it's your keys. Turn around for me, sir.
You know, the Constitution protects us from illegal searches and
Thank you for your
seizures.
cooperation.
Yeah, do it because it's the easy answer.
This is conditioning, so you'll do it in other places too. This is just the start of the conditioning.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And can we sign something?
You bet. I just need to, just open your purse. I'm not going to search through it. I'm just going to take a quick peek, just to make sure you have some guys in there.
I don't have a valid operator's license either. They nail me on all the time, but I never walk into their room.
Yeah.
Because I understand it's, BS to begin
No,
with.
it's fine. You're good. Okay.
And I can't do nothing about it. Everybody says different, but I've got over 3 pages,
That's all you have?
3 lines of driving while suspended. It just goes to show you it's nothing other than a money-making process. And they got their money as soon as they made that instrument.
Yeah.
I understand the instrument. I don't have to autograph it. They're just like the Fed, creating instruments. I don't even have to sign them with my name anymore. That's pretty neat. I think they'd be happy with that ability themselves, but no, they want to try to enslave us even more.
My goodness, it's past your witching hour.
That's pretty cool how that doesn't work on his knife. This is an automatic knife that's on his side and it doesn't click. That's interesting. You notice how he had a knife on him that never beeped once. There was a knife on his right pocket. How come it didn't work on his knife?
Because he was the sheriff.
Well, that's what I thought. Sheriff Bergin. Have a Bergin. So why do you even pretend to go over him? You know? Practice before play.
And put on a show. Got more sheriffs than people.
They were expecting me.
I know they're expecting me. They searched the internet to make sure they admit it here.
Yeah, I got several hits from State of Oregon this morning on my website.
They use the internet, you know.
State of Oregon.
State of Oregon and Salem. At about 8 and 9 o'clock this morning.
Flying airplanes off Astor Column. Don't do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They'll use that
Yeah.
to prove fully into court.
Well, they're losing everything. They're going to lose their power. One case at a time.
I wish.
And they're all going to go to
I
jail.
wish they just understand.
It's going to turn around.
Us and we are them, and it shouldn't be.
Steal people's rights for so long, you're going to be held accountable. You feel anything about how you do what you do for a living?
Yes, sir. I do.
So why do you still do it?
I used to want to be a police officer, and I actually was a reserve officer and all this,
If I
and
may
I
say,
woke
sir,
up.
I really don't discuss my personal issues or my beliefs while in uniform. It's my own personal philosophy,
Do they
my own personal
conflict?
policy.
I'm
And
sure.
again, sir, as I said, I'm not going to discuss
All right, I'm sorry. I tried to make humor.
No, I appreciate
That's all
that,
right.
and I find it humorous.
Okay, thank you.
I do appreciate that.
You know, 'cause yeah, I'm not here to be malicious or angry, just like you're not either.
You know,
How you
sir,
doing, Mr. Bergin?
and I don't believe you are either. I really don't.
That's good.
And I appreciate your point of view, and I'm not trying to give you lip service. I really
No,
do.
I totally understand you believe, and all I'm trying to do is, you know, hopefully get you to do a little more research and understand, you know, the position.
You know, it's really, realistically, it's not about the research at this particular juncture.
Right on.
And I will, you know, I did.
Are you the reason why procedures changed this week at the courthouse?
It's just a matter of just following the rules that have been set
He's
forth.
a sheriff.
Right.
Is that your doing, sir?
Make sure those enforced by my superior.
Are you not a public servant?
You know, I mean, this is how.
Public servant?
You know, I mean, unfortunately,
Yes, I'm recording you.
process that we have to go through to do it.
It doesn't matter. I don't have to have knowledge, all I have to have is that you know that I'm doing it. Show me the law where it says I can't.
I didn't know you were doing it, so I asked you.
I told you when I was.
Yeah, he wasn't here then. He was over there.
Still, that's just your corporate rules, which I don't follow. I don't work for you. You work for me.
The referee himself. You know, even in situations like this, I still want to be a referee. How you doing? Good. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you.
Did you tell me you didn't go for him?
Well, you won't let me put the cartridge in. You wouldn't let me put the cartridge in that. Oh, he got so mad when they found out I was on that picture, dude.
So what was he saying?
How much that word inside the house is that
Oh yeah, they can't record us from your, you guys can't record us from your car without asking us first? That's strange how the rules work one way.
I work in the jail. And we record 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
He's used to it. But it's used for him, not for them to call
Yeah.
Gary, you know, because it can be used against you, but it's never used for you. in
Yeah.
law.
Always
On their
against.
position.
A lay judge in Clatsop, after getting a ticket for talking on my cell phone while driving, explained to me how the law is specifically written to where people who work in government cannot be ticketed for it, and are liable to everyone.
Yeah, we can file a commercial lien.
Unless the
In the
people
private and bring it public.
see that they fall under their jurisdiction, and we don't in all reality, because, you know, if you're driving a automobile, you're not in traffic, in which case you're not in the jurisdiction. This is according to the words of Chief Justice Tolman.
Yeah, I have case law that says to travel you don't need a license. You don't have to have ID when you get stopped either. You don't have to be carrying papers like Nazi Germany.
Chief Justice Tolman, Washington Supreme State Court, check him out on the driving thing. He spoke eloquently for the average person, for Joe. It's beautiful and it stands up. And this is exactly what he wants us to do, you know.
Yeah, well, how are we going to get our rights if we don't stand up for them is what I want to know. You guys sure as hell aren't going to protect them.
I'm sad that, the only two people that are here from the community, all the people I talk to, man.
I'm sad that I can't go in there
I'm sad too.
and tell the judge that when she enters a plea for me, she's accepting liability for the charges.
Don't worry, she might
That's
let
what
you
they
come
did.
in after, the sheep will come out and they feel their safety are cleared.
Over 700.
I didn't expect it.
In other words, you guys are calling me a terrorist by saying you feel your security is threatened.
They're the ones that got the
Thank you for labeling me.
They have the weapons.
Yeah, you guys have a gun, handcuffs, mace. What weapons do I have?
There's 6 of them in there waiting for you.
Camera.
Sir, I think you, believe it or not, I believe you have the most powerful weapon and tool.
Yeah, exactly.
And the internet.
Thank you.
There were all people.
Don't forget you know how to use it, if you use it properly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's used properly and without malice. And I've gone onto your website and I've read it, and like I said, I appreciate your point of view. I really do.
You're still enforcing their rules, though. It kind of sucks.
And that's what I'm getting paid to do, and it's not violating my own personal policy.
We're trapped in anywhere.
That's the part I want to change. And I like to smile, and, you know.
Think of it this way. If you have to pay taxes, slavery was stealing 100% of the profits from the worker. At what percentage is not slavery?
Great.
Yeah.
How many times can you be taxed for the same money?
Yeah.
Follow that. note.
Several.
I'm glad you came. Yeah, he actually drove a little ways.
Yeah, I live by Longview.
Hmm.
On the Oregon side of resident in the state.
Wow. Yeah.
Shouldn't use the R word. No, I need to understand the legalities of that word.
So maybe I should just go right across the street, file a criminal complaint against this judge.
I would have done that by now.
Yeah, I should have done it. I just,
Affidavit with the last charges.
yeah, I just didn't think about it last time when I was here, and, I don't get out this way very often.
Understandable.
I should just go file a criminal complaint right now.
Well, as of right now, you're not being allowed into the courtroom, therefore, you're gonna be shown as, failure to appear.
Yeah, although I already checked in with the clerk.
So he's in court.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch yourself there. I mean, like,
No,
you got
he's got
witnesses,
witnesses,
so.
no matter. He's got great witnesses. He's got a
Mhm.
court witness too. And he's got, our sheriff is a witness.
I believe there's an Oregon statute that, describes clearly the,
Yeah, but you don't want to use a statute that big.
well,
That's not law. That's the lowest form of law.
this is why I keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
This is why I work a lot to turn around and pay for everything constantly, and I'm constantly. That's why I'm here, to
Yeah.
learn more. I've heard